What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, I think it's him, making his debut on the channel tonight, we have Joyner Lucas. Yes, indeed, how about that? Joyner Lucas making his debut on the channel. This comes as a request from Jesse, and this is actually Jesse's prioritized request for the month of January for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Jesse. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Jesse wanted to see me react to this song by Joyner Lucas. It's featuring Will Smith, apparently, called Will. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not heard the song before. To the best of my knowledge, it does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, yeah, alright, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Shinzo Productions, and the video has 1.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Joyner Lucas, Will, featuring Will Smith. Shinzo Production Extended. Okay. Well, it's not that extended. 5:42. That's not that long. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Hey. Will.
Yeah, I'm feeling like Will. I think I'm a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip, my life is a flick. I'm loaded up the film, I got me some paper. Hired a butler and got me a waiter. I wanna get married, but none of my shorties remind me of Jada. Or maybe I'm just too afraid to settle. I wish I was planning it different. I think it's a phase, I'm very conditioned. I'm stuck in my ways, I'm scared of commitment. I'm very conflicted. I got the drip and I'm saucy, ooh. ADHD, I'm a bad boy. I think I might just pull up in a Rari, ooh. I might just turn up the Philly, they call me Big Willie. I think I might Larry, ooh. Ain't nothing much you can tell me. I blew through a million, threw me a party, ooh. I know I'm the one, damn it, I made it. I look at my son, I feel like I'm dreaming. He truly a blessing, I'm really elated. I pray that he grow up like Willow with Jaden. I know that he will. I hope he look up to me like we used to look up to Phil. I know that it's real. I lay a brick at a time for something I know I can build. I learned it from Will. I know ain't nothing gonna set us back. You take it from me, I get it back. Me and my homies forever strapped. We roll up on them like Men in Black. I blow your chest to your head and back. I think I done made a mess. I'm in Cali with a vest. That's the Wild Wild West. I told my homies I'm good with the labels. I don't need to sign the dots. They must not know me. They cannot control me cause I ain't no iRobot. Yeah, I grew up on a legend and I gotta show it. I learned a lot from him and I owe it. Homie's my idol and don't even know it. Ooh, I'm feeling like Will.
That's what it is. That's what's hooking me. It's that flute. Okay, lyrics have never been my thing. They're not. It's not that I don't care. They go over my head. They really do. I wish I could understand lyrics. I wish I could interpret lyrics. I wish I could, internalize lyrics like many other people do. I can't. I've tried, and I always get lost, and it frustrates the hell out of me. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying. It's going by so fast. I don't have a chance. I really don't. God, I wish I could. I mean, there's a couple of things here and there I'm able to pick out, but it's nothing that sticks. You know what I mean? It sucks. I wish I could. I can't. The beat they got going here, I like it. The 808 they got going it's resounding. It's really resounding. And that's fine. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. I get it. What's hooking me more than anything is the flute. I mean, I hear like a guitar, like an acoustic guitar in the back. I believe it's an acoustic guitar. But what's really catching me right now is that flute patch they got on loop. It's a really nice touch. It's a really nice touch. And I think I have everything. That's what's hooking me the most. So, anyway, let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes.
Control me cause I ain't no iRobot. Hey. Yeah, I grew up on a legend and I gotta show it. I learned a lot from him and I owe it. Homie's my idol and don't even know it. Oh, I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick, now load up the film. I'm going back to Miami to meet with the cartel. All of you rappers be running around telling shark tales. I was trying to make a flip when y'all was doing cartwheels. The pursuit of happiness, I was rock bottom, now I'm out spending large bills. And I got a shorty who's stuck in a bubble, but I'm still in love with her hustle. Her body banging and she don't stop talking, I wish that she come with a muzzle. I don't know if I'm in love with the pieces or I'm just in love with the puzzle. But I had to leave her cause I know these girls these days ain't nothing but trouble. I know I'm the one, damn it I made it, now look what I done. I feel like I'm dreaming, I count on my blessings, I'm really elated. I know I am legend, I wanted to make it, I know that it's real. I hope they look up to me like we used to look up to Phil. I know that you will. I lay a brick at a time for something I know I could build. That's how we leave an impression. Yes, I believe in expression. I got some secrets and weapons that might just leave a concussion. Give me 3 wishes, I think I'm Aladdin, but they ain't no genie to bless us. I ain't had nothing, just me and the heater at night to be sleep on the dresser. I cannot fold, I hit on my goals, I did it with pride. Ain't nothing worse than losing your hero and couldn't say bye. And we never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go a toast, so give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself.
Okay, I think I was wrong. I don't think it's a guitar I'm hearing. I think that's actually a harp. I'm hearing plucking the notes. I think that might be a harp, not a guitar. I like the use of layouts. What I mean by that is that there are parts where certain instruments will lay out, but the rest of the instrumentation keeps on going. It's helping to keep the song engaging. It is. If this was just to be a simple loop and they just play the same thing over and 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 over again, it would get really monotonous really quick. By doing that, by having those layers drop out while everything else continues, it's all of a sudden like, wait a minute, where did blank go? Like right there was a phrase where the flute laid out, but everything else kept on going. And not only did the flute laying out, that not just change things up, but on top of that, I believe it's a harp now. The harp was able to come forward a little bit more in the mix and take its place, which was really cool. And the other thing I'm really liking is those every once in a while, it's like towards the end of the phrases, not every phrase, but like at the end of like, I think it's about every 8th phrase or every 4th phrase, everybody lays out. And that's cool too, because then when everybody comes back in, it's even more impactful than just having one thing come back in. You know what I mean? So that was smart. That was really smart. Good songwriting, good arranging. Let's keep going.
I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick, now load up the film.
You feeling like me? I feel like a prince that turned to a king. Found me a queen. Started a family and got me a team. On top of my dreams. Joyner, I know you inspired by me, like I was inspired by Nelson Mandela. I give him a rose for every endeavor. A shout out to Julius Erving, one of the legends I worship. Muhammad Ali put to work and he was the champ, the greatest, he earned it. I love that you think that I'm perfect, but I had plenty mistakes and burdens. My grandmama thought I was worth it. She always guided me when I was searching. I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be Willie, I couldn't be me if there wasn't no Eddie. I wouldn't be Will if I wasn't from Philly. Ain't nothing much that you really can tell me. Willie been cold since Benny and Jerry. Must have forgot that I really get busy. They done forgot who invented Get Jiggy. Hey, back before there was streaming sales, way before all the iTunes and the fans had to get CDs still. 60 million records sold, I was on fire, I ain't even need a grill. Did it all with no cuss words, I ain't had to curse just to keep it real.
You see what I mean about like right there? Everybody laid out except for what I believe was the harp. It was just the harp going at that point, along with the 808. And then they both laid out, and you had this one phrase of nothing in the background, just pure vocal. And then coming back in with the instrumentation strong. So whoever created the beat, I'm probably Joyner Lucas, I'm willing to bet more than likely created the beat. Really nice job. Really nice job. Let's keep going here.
Jazz in the late 80s, writing rhymes, make tapes daily. Fresh Prince make the babes crazy. Rest in peace to James Avery. Even when the streets call me corny, I still ain't never let the hate break me. I just wanted to respect first, I still ain't never letting fame change me. New me, but I'm old school. Big Willie on the Pro Tools. Still fresh and I'm so smooth. I still got on my old shoes. I give Jada 1,000 kisses, ain't nothing changed since '02. Martin Lawrence get a rose too. He a legend and a goat too. Man, I love how you break the rules. Pushing limits and you make it cool. Joyner Lucas wasn't made to lose. You a legend in the making too. What a beauty, my life's a movie. I swear I'm only on take 2. All my kids turned out great, and I know your son gonna be great too. Brick by brick, building a wall that no one could break. Flip by flip, glad I could help so you could be straight. And life's a trip, but who could relate? The legends are gone, but it ain't too late to give them a rose and carry the grace, cause not every hero is wearing a cape.
I'm feeling like Will, I think I'm a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels, I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip, my life is a flick, I'm loaded up the film. I'm feeling like Will, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. Don't know how it feels, I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip, my life is a flick.
Oh, that's guitar. So there was guitar along with harp, but maybe they're just interchanging. Huh. That flute is what did it for me more than anything else. That's weird. I'm not usually the biggest fan of flute, but that was nice. It was a nice addition. All right, let me gather my thoughts, and I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Joyner Lucas with Will, featuring Will Smith. This was a request from Jesse, and this was actually Jesse's prioritized request for the month of January for being a Silver Tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Jesse. I hope you enjoyed the show. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.6. Yep. 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First of all, I do understand that this song has some context to it. Jesse was kind enough to let me know what the song was really about. When Kobe Bryant passed away, Joyner Lucas was apparently devastated because allegedly, apparently, Kobe Bryant was one of Joyner Lucas's biggest idols. He idolized Kobe Bryant, and he was a real hero to him, and he never got the chance to tell him. So Joyner Lucas took it upon himself to write this song for another one of his heroes who is still alive, because he didn't want to make that mistake again. He didn't want to have that regret of not being able to tell one of his heroes just how much of a hero he really is. So he recorded this song, and it was able to bring Will Smith on it, which was pretty cool, you know, and being able to have that opportunity to tell one of your idols, one of your heroes, just how much they mean to you. That's pretty special in my book. So that was very cool. It very well, a great reason for writing the song, okay? Now, having said that, the song itself, like I've stated before, lyrics, it's not that I don't care. It's not that they don't mean anything to me at all. They do. I've never been able to internalize lyrics. Ever. Ever. I can learn lyrics, like if it's for a song I'm performing or a song that I'm singing, I can learn them and I can spit them out. But do I internalize lyrics? No, I never have. I never will. It doesn't matter what band it is. It could be one of my favorite bands in the world. It could be Soilwork. It could be Kiss. It could be Motorhead. It could be Misfits. It could be whatever. It doesn't matter. The song lyrics have never resonated with me ever. So, I know, unfortunately, hip-hop is like 90% lyric work. And it's... I'm not saying this to be rude. I'm just saying this to be very matter-of-factly. Hip-hop just goes over my head because, like I said, 90% of it is based around something that I don't understand. I don't get lyrics. I never have, and I never will. So it's nothing personal. It's not like, I'm not saying I hate hip-hop. I absolutely acknowledge the impact that hip-hop has had, not just on the music scene, but on culture and society as a whole. So I absolutely get it. I get that. I understand how important hip-hop is, and I have all the respect in the world for hip-hop artists, okay? Having said that, I just don't understand it because it's all lyrics. So I was able to catch a couple of little things here and there, but as soon as I would catch them, I would try to hold on to it, and I can't. It's like that slippery fish. You know, you get that fish out of the river, and it's back in the water again. So I was able to hold on to it for about 2 seconds, you know, and then it was gone. So instead, I try to focus more on the beat because I know I can get that. I know I can internalize that. So the 808 they were using, that was nice. It wasn't overdriving and it wasn't overpowering. Like I've heard a lot of other artists do. Like they put so much emphasis on that unfortunately it ends up bleeding out pretty much everything else in the track, and that's kind of a shame because there's some really good instrumentation that happens in a lot of these songs that people aren't able to catch on to because that 808 is just so massive. You know what I mean? At first I thought it was guitar, then I thought it was harp. Now I'm under the impression it was both. I get the feeling that both instruments were being used interspaced. Like sometimes guitar would be playing, sometimes harp would be playing, sometimes they would both be playing. Like towards the end, you heard both, and that was a nice touch. I heard some. I'm not sure if that was vibes or marimba. I think it was. It might have been vibes. Actually, the more that I think about it, I think it was vibes. The keys did sound a little metallic, so I think it was some vibe work in there, which was really nice. Either vibes or marimba, it's one of the two. What really impressed me more than anything about this track, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, it was the flute. That flute line. It was haunting. It was absolutely haunting, and it caught my attention more than anything else did. It was nice. It was really nice. I've never really been all that captivated by flute playing before, but in this case, it was really well done. No, overall, look, it was a really good song. I can absolutely recognize that it was a really good song, and that's why I'm giving it the 7.6, which, by definition, is a really good score. If you don't believe me, take a look down below in the video description. You'll find my scoring system chart. Now, in that scoring system chart, you will clearly see that 7.0 to 7.9 is the grading scale for really good. And this was a really good song that I feel deserves the 7.6. It absolutely does. Heard some great instrumentation, great arranging, great way to lay out in certain parts, bring them back in later, sometimes bring everybody out. All the instrumentation comes out and then comes all back in together in unison. But the constant use of bringing in layers, pulling layers out throughout the song, helps keep the song from sounding monotonous. If it was just the same 4 bars every single time through the entire song, it would have gotten really old really quick, and I would have gotten super annoyed. In this case, because they had the staggered entrances and exits, and the times where everybody would just lay out completely, everybody would come to a rest, and then everybody comes back in again. That was really nice, and it helped keep the song moving and helped keep the song fresh. So, really nicely done on there. So yeah, 7.6 I feel is a really good score that this really good song deserves. So, 7.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you have enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it'll do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.